Hi, I am the geopolitical thinker. Let's start immediately. The fur-fueled scramble, Russia's colonization and conquest of Siberia, 1580 to 1778. Siberia, a landmass vast and unforgiving, wasn't always part of the Russian Empire. Its colonization and conquest, spanning nearly 2 centuries, 1580 to 1778, was a story driven by ambition, fur, and the relentless push eastward. Here's a closer look at this unique chapter in history. Setting the stage. By the 16th century, Russia, under Tsar Ivan the Terrible, had consolidated its power in central Russia. The remnants of the Golden Horde, a powerful Mongol empire, still held sway in western Siberia through the Khanate of Sibir, ruled by Kuchum Khan. Meanwhile, enterprising Russian merchants, particularly the Stroganov family, were lured eastward by tales of abundant furs, sable, fox, and ermine, highly prized in Europe. The early steps, Cossacks take the lead, 1580 to 1640. Enter Yermak Timofeyevich, a legendary Cossack leader. In 1580, with the Stroganovs' backing and Tsar Ivan's tacit approval, Yermak led a band of about 540 Cossacks across the Urals. They faced a formidable foe in Kuchum Khan, but Yermak's superior weaponry, including firearms, proved decisive. In 1582, a dramatic victory at the Battle of Ochansk forced Kuchum to flee, marking the fall of the Khanate of Sibir. However, conquering a capital wasn't enough. The vastness of Siberia presented a different kind of challenge. Cossacks, known for their adaptability and frontier skills, became the vanguard of Russian expansion. Building forts along major rivers like the Abanitish, they subdued smaller indigenous groups through a mix of diplomacy, intimidation, and outright warfare. This wasn't a monolithic conquest. Some groups actively resisted, while others collaborated, hoping for better trade deals. The lure of the East, furs, exploration, and expansion, 1640 to 1700. The fur trade became the lifeblood of this colonization. Furs were collected as yasak, a tribute paid in furs instead of taxes. Driven by this fur bounty, daring Cossacks ventured further east, reaching the Pacific Ocean by 1639. The lure of new hunting grounds and potential trade routes with China fueled further exploration. Explorers like Ivan Moskvitin reached the Sea of Okhotsk, paving the way for later expeditions to Kamchatka and ultimately Alaska. Challenges and consolidation, 1700 to 1778. Siberia's vastness also presented logistical nightmares. Supplying forts and managing yasak collection proved difficult. Native uprisings, such as the Bashkir Revolt, 1670 to 1706, tested Russian control. The discovery of vast mineral resources, copper, silver, and later, gold, added a new dimension to the conquest. The 18th century saw a shift towards a more systematic approach. Siberia was divided into provinces, facilitating administration and resource extraction. Military expeditions continued eastward, reaching the Bering Strait by 1728. The legacy. By the late 18th century, Siberia was firmly under Russian control. The conquest had a profound impact on both sides. Russia gained a massive territory rich in resources, becoming a major fur exporter. However, the conquest came at a cost. Native populations suffered from warfare, disease, and displacement. Their traditional ways of life were disrupted, and cultural assimilation was often forced. Uniqueness of the conquest. Several factors set the Russian colonization of Siberia apart. Gradual expansion. Unlike some European conquests, which were swift and brutal, the Russian conquest was a gradual process, taking nearly 2 centuries. Cossack pioneering. The Cossacks, with their unique blend of military prowess and frontier adaptability, played a crucial role in exploration and initial control. Focus on fur trade. Unlike conquests driven by land or religion, the fur trade was the primary driving force behind Russian expansion. Impact on indigenous populations. The conquest significantly impacted the lives and cultures of Siberia's indigenous peoples. Conclusion. The colonization and conquest of Siberia was a complex and long-drawn-out process. It was fueled by ambition, the fur trade, and the relentless eastward push of the Russian Empire. While the conquest brought vast resources and territory to Russia, it came at a heavy cost for the indigenous populations of Siberia.